Namaste, hello and welcome back to another video on the Metaphysical Library. My name is Awhona and I do really apologize. I have not been uploading any videos for the past 1 month, but that's because my life did get too hectic and there were a lot of things which did come around. So I was busy handling that. But anyway, I'm back now and I hope I will be able to keep up making videos and posting videos every week for all of you to enjoy. And today's video is going to be about my pile of possibilities for Medieval-A-Thon 2022. Now, Medieval-A-Thon is a month-long readathon which will be happening in May, and this year it has been created and hosted by Holly. I will leave a link to her announcement video in the description box below, as well as leave it in the cards overhead above for all of you to cross-check. And I absolutely love the concept design because the prompts, as well as the way in which this readathon has been designed, is like a video game, which I absolutely loved. So do please join me further in this video. Now let's come down to the profession which I have chosen, as well as the books which I have chosen to read for the respective prompts. Now there are about 4 to 5 or maybe 6 professions, and amongst them I have chosen the clergy profession, and I do have the details in front of me. I will try to append the picture of the clergy somewhere over here, which you can obviously cross-check, and it's designed beautifully. I absolutely loved it. So for level 1, which is the altar server, which states you are the one who assists by carrying a professional cross, lighting candles, and holding the holy book during worship. You may also be expected to clean up the altar. So for this particular prompt as altar server, the requirement is to read an underrated book. So for this I have chosen to read Songbird, the Griffin Trilogy by from the Griffin Trilogy by J. Victoria Michael. And I do really apologize, my ring light is shining on it, but I do hope you can see this book. Now from the back of the book it reads as: a 20th century woman is lost in another realm with nothing but clothes on her back and her innate humanity. This is the story of a compelling need to redefine herself. When Irinia O'Neill suffers a panic attack and falls into the realm of Dar Orion, a world with a failed mage gate system, she finds herself unable to return home to her infant son. She is trapped in a nightmare that tests her sanity. Confronted with evidence that she possesses a gift of power, Irina attempts to control her fledgling talent through music. This could be her ticket home, but Irina becomes mired in the civil unrest that has befallen Dar Orion. Sickened by the bloodshed and fearful of her own safety, Irina is desperate to find her way home. So I have not really heard too much about this book. So this would be the first book that I plan on reading. Now the second level is called Faith Scholar, and it is defined as you are now a student of religion and one dedicated to philosophy. Long days are spent at church reading core texts and praying, and the corresponding prompt is to read a book about books. So I did find a very interesting book which has been sitting on my shelf for a year now, which I have been trying to get to but I could not, so I found this as the perfect opportunity. It is called The Blood Gospel. It is about the Bible, of course, and it's been written by James Rollins and Rebecca Cantrell, and I absolutely love the cover of it. And from the back it reads as A Hidden Tomb, A Brutal Sacrifice, a book that should never have been found. When a devastating earthquake decimates Masada, Israel, it unearths the mummified remains of a crucified girl and a secret that has been viciously guarded for centuries. Now, brilliant archaeologist Dr. Erin Granger must follow a trail back thousands of years to a time when ungodly beasts hunted the dark spaces of the world, and to a shadowy order within the Vatican known simply as the Sanguines. So this is a very interesting plot, and that's the next book that I'll be reading. Now level 3 is the level of the priest, which states, you now possess full priesthood. You preside over the altar and lead services, as well as oversee all spiritual affairs of the church, and the corresponding prompt is to read a book with a person on the cover. So I did choose the second in the series of the Blood Gospel, which does have a person on the cover, which is called Innocent Blood, by the same authors. And from the back it reads as, a boy believed to be an angel given flesh, a chance to save the world or to hasten its destruction. Archaeologist Erin Granger isn't the only one looking for the boy. He's hunted by an enigmatic enemy of immense power. To get to the child first, Erin must uncover the truth behind Christ's early years and understand his true first miracle, an event wrapped in sin and destruction. The search will take Erin across centuries and around the world, from the dusty plains of the Holy Land to the icy waters of the Arctic Ocean, from the catacombs of Rome to an iron fortress in the Mediterranean Sea, and at last to the gates of hell itself, where the fate of mankind awaits. So that's the book that I'll be reading for the priest. So level 4 is the level of bishop, which reads as, you have been handpicked by the Pope. Implementing the rules decided by their greatness, you are now addressed as Your Grace and Most Reverend. So the corresponding prompt is a book with the chosen one trope. So for this, I have chosen the third in the trilogy, called Blood Infernal. And from the back, it reads as a scourge of grisly murders sweeps the globe, archaeologist Erin Granger must join forces with Army Sergeant Jordan Stone and Father Rune Corza to search for a treasure lost for millennia. The search for the key to salvation will take Erin and others across centuries and around the world, from the dusty shelves of the Vatican secret archives to lost medieval laboratories. All the while, they are hunted by creatures of uncanny skill and talent. Soon, Erin will discover that the only hope for victory lies in an impossible act, one that will destroy not only her, but all she loves. So that completes the trilogy for Blood Gospel, Innocent Blood, and Blood Infernal. So this will be the book that I'll be reading for the bishop. Now the fifth level is that of the Pope, which reads as, you hold the supreme-most position in the church's hierarchy. You occupy a position of respect, power and importance, influencing all the land. So the corresponding prompt is, read whatever you want. So for this, I have chosen to read Phillip Pullman's The Good Man Jesus and the Scoundrel Christ, which is a work of fiction, of course, and it is very interesting. Now from the back it reads as, if I vanished, he wouldn't notice. If I died, he wouldn't care. I think of him all the time, and he thinks of me not at all. I love him, and my love torments me. There are times when I feel like a ghost beside him. as if he alone is real and I'm just a daydream. This is the story of two brothers. One is impassioned and one is reserved. One is destined to go down in history and the other to be forgotten. In Pullman's hands, the sacred tale is reborn as one of the most enchanting and thrilling stories of recent years. So it's pretty interesting and I'm looking forward to reading this. So those are the few books that I plan on reading for this particular readathon, and with that we come to the end of this video. I will be joining you soon next week with another video. So till then, take care, have a good reading week ahead, and do let me know what you think about these books, if you have read them before or if you would like to read them now, and if you are participating in Medieval-A-Thon. And I will see you soon again next week. So till then, take care and namaste.